LDBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Boxing and MMA Show live. And I'm going to tell you something right now, okay? Daniel Cormier, don't take the bait. That's what this video is titled, Daniel Cormier, don't take the bait. You see, I noticed that some of the interviews that these reporters are asking you, they're asking you a lot of questions about Jon Jones' bones, okay? They're asking a lot of questions. And what they're trying to do, Daniel Cormier, is that they're trying to get you to also talk junk about Jon Jones. Because, see, the media, they love to do it. They love to take another black man, and they love to get another black man to just completely destroy another black man. And they're trying to use you, Daniel. I'm telling you, dude. I know for a fact that you watch videos on YouTube. I know you do. Okay? And I almost got proof that I know that you watch videos on YouTube. So there's a chance that you might hear this video, and that's cool. But don't take the bait. Daniel, you've been doing a good job, man, of not taking the bait. And it's like they keep trying, man. They keep jugging. It's almost like, man, they're treating Jon Jones like he's a villain. You know, they don't ask you these questions about Brock Lesnar, okay? They don't phrase the questions in the same way. They don't do it. They never phrase these questions about Brock Lesnar. But even Brock Lesnar, you know, he did the exact same thing that Jon Jones did, and Brock Lesnar took a payday. I'm going to expound upon on this when I get back in front of my laptop. I just been really busy. And this is a topic that I really want to sit down because I'm going to dig in deep into this. This is just the tip of the iceberg. But see, they're going to want you to start becoming a Sambo. They're going to want you to start dancing and jangling and jingling and all this other stuff. And that's what they're going to want you to start doing, DC. But see, every time they want to ask you, they ask you these inflammatory questions about Jon Jones' bones. They want to ask you the inflammatory questions, but they want to ask you the calm and cool questions about Brock Lesnar, okay? They want to ask you the easy questions about Brock Lesnar, but they want to ask you the most complex and difficult question. And I can see the look on your face, man. And I know why they're asking you this question. I know why. Because, see, they don't want to ask Jon Jones or they don't want to ask these questions themselves because if they do, you know, they don't want people to think that they're racist. But see, we already know that most of the media already is. We already know this, okay? But don't take that bait. You keep being the professional journalist that you is, DC, because you're a great journalist. I like the way that you break down the fights. I mean, you do a better job than Chael Sonnen. Chael Sonnen don't break the fights down well. Chael Sonnen just be in there talking a bunch of PG-13 channel, sorry. He just be talking a bunch of noise, man. He talk a lot of junk. That's all Chael Sonnen do, okay? You do a great job. And then the guys that you have beef with, you still call they fights. And dude, you're professional. You're professional, man. I mean, you talk like you got some sense, okay? And you're professional. And I like the fact that you are. And you're a stand-up dude. It's just they're trying to get you to go in on Jon Jones because they know that it's gonna, you know, it's gonna make, you know, their views go up, okay? And every time when they talk about Jon Jones, the questions are very inflammatory. And, you know, you pretty much always say, you know, well, I'm not a judge or jury, and you keep saying that. You keep saying that. Because eventually they're going to get you. They're going to want you to coon. They're going to want you to come out, and they're going to say it. They're going to present it to you. And they're going to say that this going to happen if you don't. And they're going to try to blackball you. I'm trying to tell you, okay, as Coach Shelton Harrison is my name, they're going to try to blackball you. And they're going to get mad when you don't say certain things. And that's why these guys in the media, they keep asking you the same questions over and over and over and over. Even guys in the broadcast booth with you, they're asking you the same question about Jon Bones Jones over and over and over. Don't be a coon for them. Don't sell out. Don't be a coon, because that's what they're gonna do. And every time, man, you know, and it's crazy how so many guys in the UFC that's been caught using PEDs. A lot of guys have, but they never seem to want to ask you these inflammatory. They never want to ask you about these guys. Some of the guys don't even talk to you about it. They'll talk about Brock Lesnar. And shout out to Mark Hunt for putting Brock Lesnar on blast. For keeping him on blast. Mark Hunt keeping his foot on Brock Lesnar's neck. And that's what they should do, man. It really is murder. That when you put PEDs in your body and you're in a contact sport, you're pretty much saying, you know what, I'm attempting to kill you. It really is attempted murder. That's the one thing that Stephen A. Stupid that I agree with. The one thing that Stephen A. Stupid said that I truly, completely agree with. It is attempted murder. And that's just the way that is. It's attempted murder. And anybody thinking differently, you stupid, because you've never been in a contact sport. Never. Never. Because to get punched in the face and kicked in the face and kicked in the ribs and kicked in the sternum, let me tell you something. That's no fun. Okay? But DC, don't take this bait, man. Don't take the bait. Don't be that stupid. Because once you take the bait, what these guys are going to start doing then, they're going to start asking more of you, man. And every time you turn around, you're going to have to present an argument. They're going to ask you questions about what's happening in the black community. And they're going to expect you to pretty much coon and buck jingle and I don't even know all these words. Booty break and buck booty. They're going to ask you to do all of this stuff. Like all your predecessors are doing. You got your Charles Barkley. He doing a great job of that. Okay? Because everything they say, man, it's always Black America fault. It's always Black America fault. Whenever something go down, it's never because the other person was in the wrong. It's because the black person was doing something stupid. And guys, you know what? Yeah, I make these kind of videos as a point. Daniel, you are a great competitor. I like how you can compete in the octagon. And I also like how you came out, man, and you told your story. You said you were depressed. You said that you were using, antidepressants. You said you were hooked on these things. You said that you had to get out the sport for a while because of depression. You said this. See, Daniel Cormier, I appreciate, man, the fact that you are really dishonest. Okay, you came right out and you said everything. And I appreciate the fact that when they asked you about John, you said, well, I got stuff in my closet. I'm no say, like you came out and you said it. And that's why I can respect you. I may not like everything that you do, and I might not like some of your views on certain fighters. I might not like that. But I tell you what, I like the fact that you haven't sold out. You hadn't sold out yet. And I hope you don't sell out. I hope you never sell out. Because they're trying to lead you in that direction. And I'm telling you this, man. I'm telling you this. I've been around sports. I've been around sports my entire life. And I can tell when they're trying to buck dance somebody out. I can tell when they're trying to do it. And you're on that list, my friend. And either you're going to comply or they're not going to give you a job. That's just how it is. You keep doing what you're doing, DC. You don't have to stoop to the level that they want you to. You don't have to. Because, see, I think you really and truly understand. And I think you do have a respect for John Jones. You may not like him very much, but I really deep down believe that you have a respect for him. And that's why you really want to get in the ring with this guy so bad. That's really why, because you really do have a deep respect for him. And you really do want to see the brother do something well. You want to see that. And you really believe in John Jones more than he believes in himself. And I really believe that because from the way you talk, man, from the way you talk, it sounds like you're almost a fan of his, except for he just do dumb stuff, man, to keep taking himself out of the loop. And really and truly, man, if you're the guy that talks to John Jones, you can talk to him. You know why you can talk to John Jones? Because you've been in a similar situation. You ain't never, ran from the scene of a crime. But I'm talking about you've had stuff go on outside the octagon that's impacted your career and the people around you. So you, honestly, and I think John would actually listen to you on a one-on-one level. See, John Jones say the stuff that he say. He do that crap for the camera. He do it for the camera. But I'm talking about like on a one-on-one, man-to-man. Oh, yeah. John Jones will listen to you. Because, see, I saw that last interview when you told John about himself, man. When you said John could be the best and John could be such a light for everybody in the sport of MMA. He could be the guy to follow. John Jones took that criticism, and he took that, and he took it with a heavy heart. And I can tell when the man has a heavy heart. And he took it with a heavy heart, and he really appreciated the fact that you thought that much about him. I'm going to tell you something, DC. You could be the man. But I know years and years after you guys fight again, I know that y'all will probably even form a friendship. And I mean, honestly, there are fighters that hated each other, man, when they were fighting, and they best friends now. You guys tell me what you think. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done.